Hey, what's going on, vets? MarKell here, back with another video. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. So, I haven't made a video now in about 2 days. I've been putting out videos that we did for the Saturday roll call. There's probably 2 more hours of that, but I'm gonna be done with it with part 4. And I'm gonna probably do a live stream. What's tomorrow? Wednesday. I'll probably do a live stream Thursday evening. For sure gonna do one Friday. And plan on having Saturday roll call this week. As I said before, for those of you who are not aware, YouTube suspended my channel for 1 week for playing Harlem Nights for like 3 minutes, which is a no-no, big copyright red flag, okay? Now to a couple of questions. Actually, I only got one question. And this was concerning a video that other veteran channels made regarding a bill that was signed into law on June 14th, I believe. And why haven't I talked about it? They talking about veterans benefits and getting a raise. You haven't mentioned anything about it. You're not keeping up with the latest news. Okay. Now, I made a video earlier about clickbait. You know, I put a guy yelling with a bullhorn, and you know, all these videos, man, are funny to me because they'll make the video showing money and they'll be cheesing or mouth open, all surprised and whatnot, right? So it's hilarious to me. But here's what I would say to veterans who are bored, who watch these channels, man, and they're talking about veterans benefits. First of all, the law that was signed on June 14th and then signed by the president on June 16th, basically is the exact same law they sign every year, which is the Department of Veterans Affairs, COLA, follows Social Security. If you notice in any of the statements or anything that they made regarding any of those videos, they never said what kind of increase it was. They just said an increase for this, and this. That's because it's the exact same thing they do every single year. It's not new. So I'm going to repeat something that is done every year? No, it's clickbait. Let me give you guys another clear example. So about 6 days ago, they reintroduced Social Security, right, in Congress. They're talking about that bill again, but Congress is actually going on a 2-week recess. So back to the thumbnails and the mouth open and the dollar signs, and you got YouTubers contradicting themselves. You got some that are saying you got a $200 increase coming. You got some saying you got a $2,400 increase coming. You got some saying you're not gonna get a check at all. I'm sorry to laugh, man, but it's like, come on, guys. Come on, man. First of all, real talk. If you were going to get an increase of any kind from Social Security, there's not a politician in America that would not take credit for that. Even people who vote against it would take credit for that. Has your local newspaper printed anything about it? No. Has your local news station told you anything about it? No. Or any of the cable news channels putting out anything about this? No. You guys, look, YouTubers are trying to make money. They're trying to keep their numbers up because this is a full-time job for a lot of these people. So what do? They use, I wouldn't call them the best tactics, but they're doing what they're doing to survive. They can get people to watch. If they say something's free or you got money coming, people are gonna click on. It's just the times that we're in. People are gonna click on to it. So I would just take things people say online without you seeing any other evidence of it anywhere else with a grain of salt. And don't let me forget, there's a guy out there still talking about stimulus checks. I believe he's been talking about stimulus checks still coming for the last 3 years. And y'all still ain't got a stimulus check, and yet people still tuning in to watch. I'm sorry. But anyway though, the last thing I'll bring up, man, and again, I don't talk about these things, dude, because honestly, in all honesty, they should be common sense. So now I've saw clips, because you know, people leave me links to different things all the time. So I go to one link, it says, no checks from Social Security in July if you are paid on the 1st. I mean, it's like, okay, this is not a mystery. If your check is coming on the 1st, lands on the weekend on a Sunday or a Saturday, What normally happens? You get paid on a Friday. So if you're getting paid twice in June, what does that mean? The first fell on the weekend. It's like, come on, this is the same stuff every year. Same stuff every year, man. But like I said, they get creative with ways of telling people they're not gonna get this person is doing this. And then you also gotta look at the person's politics, right? I don't like talking politics or getting too involved in politics because people get really passionate about politics and then we're off down a rabbit hole talking about all kinds of stuff. But you gotta look at some of these people's politics as well. So for the people who really don't like the current president, they're gonna put out everything negative they can about the man, even if he had nothing to do with it, like people being paid June 30th instead of being paid July 1st. Well, July 1st is a Sunday. You're not gonna get paid on July 1st on a Sunday. It's like, come on, man. I'm sorry. I am truly sorry, but like some of this stuff is like common sense. I know we on medication. I know we be in pain. I know sometimes we hear things and it's like, what? Let me repeat that. Let me go back and watch that again. But it's like some things though, come on. Let's get serious. With some things, let's just be serious about it, man. Stop. If you gotta leave me a comment about something and a link to another vet's video where they're talking about a benefit and your congressperson, your local news station, the Department of Veteran Affairs where you're going hasn't sent you a letter or nothing telling you about this, and no politician is out there taking credit, that should tell you this is not what people are making out to be. A lot of the stuff that these people also are telling you guys are just proposals. You know, you got some YouTubers who are telling you guys you're gonna get a $5,000 raise at the end of the year. Well, that's a proposal. It hadn't even came up in Congress. Nobody's even voted on it. They haven't even debated it. So I understand a lot of people are out there hurting. I understand a lot of people are looking for any relief that they can get. But trying to rely on some of these guys as a source, I wouldn't call that the best thing to do. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But anyway, though, hopefully, the explanations that I gave you are good enough, and you can go check for yourself. This is a law they sign every year. There's no secret to the VA following whatever the COLA gets, Social Security gets, whatever COLA they get, the VA gets the same thing. That's the only thing that they sign. This is not a new benefit, okay? That is just clickbait to get people to watch. If you go to the comment section on some of the links that you sent, a lot of people in the comment section said the same thing. This is not new. This is just something he wanted to do to make some extra money, period. Like with a lot of them, they just put things out, they throw out big numbers, and they know people are in situations where they need money. So they're gonna click on hoping to hear something that's gonna help their situation. It's basically YouTubers preying on people's vulnerabilities, that they don't have the money to do a lot of the things that they want to do. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Now, when it comes to the COLA, because this is another one, right? And again, I do not understand, for you, those of you who have been receiving Social Security and VA for a long time, I don't understand the excitement about COLAs, because every year people get excited about a COLA. Only after they get it, beginning of January through the rest of the year, they're waiting on the next one, they're highly disappointed. And why is that? Because normally whatever COLA you're getting is still not enough to keep up with whatever the current pricing is. So I personally never get excited about it, because I know whatever they give you, whatever you're getting ready to pay for your insurance, whether it was Social Security or Medicaid, Medicare, whatever it is, it's not going to be enough. They're going to end up taking a little bit. They take a little bit more every year. It may only be $25, $30, but they take a little bit more every year. And you end up either in the same situation you were before or a little bit worse than you were the year before. So it's like, I don't get that either, being not excited about a COLA. I mean, the numbers look good. It looks good on paper. You increase what, another $200, $300 just to see it go right out. So for me, I don't get excited about stuff like that. The COLA is not right. It's never going to be right until they change the formula of the way that they do it. we're probably anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000 behind where we should be. And that's according to their own metrics. So for me, it is what it is. But anyway, guys, hey, I appreciate everybody watching as always. Until next time, guys, I'm out of here. Peace. Enjoy the rest of your night.